forced my daughter, Regina Daniels, to marry Ned Nwoko. She married him for love. Regina Daniels' mother, Rita Edochie, reveals, as Ned Nwoko also revealed, Regina is not back to his house and he doesn't know her whereabouts at the moment. Hi guys, welcome back to Nigerian Direct. Please, if you are coming across my channel for the first time, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and hit on the bell icon for notifications. So guys, as you already know, Regina Daniels and her husband Ned Nwoko has been a hot topic for a moment amidst their divorce and domestic violence. In all of this, there's a lot of people dragging Regina Daniels' mother, Rita Daniels, for giving out Regina Daniels to an aged man with numerous women, all because of money. Rita Daniels has revealed that she never told Regina to marry Ned, even though Ned Nwoko has once revealed he met Regina Daniels through her mother. Guys, watch the video, I'll be back. Although it's in Igbo language, but it's fully translated correctly. This was an interview with BBC.
Regina already, no has no more. Duele no king, duele dionor. Nanji poli ajele si agadi nwoke ko wa okenye mi fa ko hani water obu na mu amarodi mgbe hana bobido ni mu ni fe ne eme I was the last person in water na unko fe na eme and mgbe opatazi ota mu awe kpokwa asine mmadu adam nwan esi na oge na eme ifo salom bo onwe ne gonya asem na ya like okwo onye aka ya asem nwa m ni di asem moku asem amoku mfe na ochobi igba bi isi ike so gị na emezi nka and the political term oge anwa mu na di ade alodo olo and immediately after election ka di bia sim na ya chole no nwa m ike we kwuloto we gwom mana ka ife nyemekwan ị ga-akwụnyalụ nwa gị no ị ga-achụpụzi ya. You know, so when bichas lefa, ndukwa nke ngado. Na adogali na ako yeri fe na hanako. The most important thing na wata na all the happy born. And when be mu onu isa umu woku obuna. Onwe onya ga si ota na adokasi isi ka afode yam. No obuna the ready iri nse ma onwo nse maka nwu ya. Awokwa kalu nya gị n'anya iwoli ya. So obro na ife ni ha kocha no ko si wede mana madu ne ke ya apụtasị wa na obro kwa ifu n'ukwu no ko si wega nga hapụzi ha ka akọba nwa m na o metara ya ofuma so aka m na mma na m bulu the blame ka si ho na blame na adoka m na akoyeri m na akoma ọnụ ọbụna so nke dị m mkpa bụ na ha ụnọ m degodo n'udo. So guys, firstly I want to say I do not believe this interview of Regina's mother. She only said this to exonerate herself because I could recall when Regina first got married, after Regina's marriage, she was the same person that came out defending Regina's choice, saying there was no difference between marrying a young man and an old man. I mean, if your daughter come to you and tell you such that she wants to marry an old man like that because of money, you have every right to kick against it. And for someone who has a 19 years old, I can never believe Regina made that decision herself. She was encouraged and she was supported, and Regina's mother was the one that supported her fully to do that. And she cannot claim that she was the last person to know. According to what she's saying on this video, the person that has the right to say this is Regina's father. I said, Regina, I go marry one Methuselah, one old man. True. I never see where person they drink Panadol for person headache. Some of our celebrities, they die inside house, they don't fit talk. Some girls, they cry inside there, they don't fit talk because they marry young boys. What's the difference between young? I want to ask them. We can all record that the only person that was fully against Regina's marrying Ned Nwoko was Regina's father, and he never attended Regina's wedding. He was sidelined by Regina's mother after he posted this post on his Facebook where he wrote, Regina Daniels Ujegu is my biological daughter. Whatever is going on is not by my knowledge and without my consent. The facts speak for itself. Looking at the picture, her mother, Rita Daniels, is treading on a dangerous path, and I hope she will retrace her steps. Even the initiation ceremony into the Otudu appears completely strange to Regina Daniels Ojegu.
Regina is from Ogwashiku and not from Oro as being rumored. All the opportunities for Mr. Ned Nwoko to discuss with me proved abortive, not realizing that we once lived in the same house in Awoyoko Street, Onikman, Lagos. The implication of all this is that Regina impregnated herself. The name Regina was my late mother's name. I have tried to exercise restraint, but Regina's mother kept pushing me to the wall. I'm alive, not dead. If in doubt of these posts, call Barrister Jude Ochegwe. We can also recall Regina's mother was very much happy during Regina's wedding. Even more happy than Regina, who was getting married. She was very, very happy, putting Regina through all the traditions and all of that. So she cannot just say that she wasn't aware and she was fully on ground for everything. We can all recall that Ned Nwoko once said he never knew who Regina was because he doesn't watch movies. He met Regina through her mother, Rita, because Regina's mother brought Regina to his house. What was her intention? What was her intention of bringing Regina to Ned Nwoko's house?
Regina and I is a story that is interesting because before I met her, I didn't know about her. I don't watch movies. Never watch movies. I met her before time when she came to my house with her mother and their siblings around, and I liked her, and that was it.
Well, guys, I know that there have been other news circulating the internet suggesting that Regina Daniels have returned back to Ned Nwoko's house and they have settled, but that is not true. Regina Daniels is in a place Ned Nwoko doesn't even know at the moment, just as he said in his write-up. He has also told Dr. Kemi Oluloyo that he has been unable to reach Regina Daniels and he doesn't know where he is. I know we don't always believe Dr. Kemi, but you know, when Regina's case happened, she was the first person Ned Nwoko reached out to explain the situation to. So it's 100% legit that she's in contact with Ned Nwoko, and she has revealed that Ned Nwoko currently don't know where Regina is. I just pray that wherever Regina is, she's getting enough help and she's not listening to those laughing and mocking her predicament.
The last 5 minutes I spoke to Ned Nwoko via WhatsApp, and he told me that Regina is nowhere to be found. He does not know where Regina is. He chatted me and said, when Regina comes home, then that's my way forward. Ned is there looking for his wife so that he can move forward with her in rehabilitation. You are posting nonsense online saying that Regina has gone home, they have settled, they have done this. Why don't you stop and listen to me? I called it a marital crisis in the beginning, and it's more than that. You don't know 1/3 of what's going on in that house. What I know that's going on between Ned and Regina, I can't even tell you all of it. I'm only telling you 1/3. Some of this stuff is so private. Regina is really in danger right now, and I want to appeal to her if she's watching this video. Gina, go home and get into the rehabilitation therapy. Start detoxing. I know it's painful. I know you're going to have a lot of side effects, but you need to do it. You need to get off the drugs. It is causing your aggression. It is causing your... I don't want to go into details.
A lot of people are going to comment about it. I personally don't like speaking about people's relationship, but this one pinches me the wrong way. Now, we have all known for years that Regina was married to who she's married to, and the truth is that a lot of people always attacked her and came for her, and a girl in her situation will always find ways to defend herself, whether she's happy in her marriage or not happy in her marriage, people are now making fun of her with the whole Lamborghini. Better to be in a Lamborghini than be with a poor man. Let's be completely clear about one thing. Dating a poor man is one of the most difficult things to do. First of all, half of the poor men out there do not choose partners that they want. They choose what they can afford or what can help them at the moment. A lot of women want to be with successful people, but at the same time, you have to know what you're getting into. Now, for all those that are crashing out and having negative things to say about this young girl, let's speak about Nigerian marriages in a whole. 95% of Nigerian men are going to cheat on you, whether today, 1 year from now, or even on your day of marriage. 10% of those are going to use you for rituals. 20-30% of those are going to bring an STD into the family. You probably die younger than you expect to from that. Most of them will have babies outside that marriage, maybe even 40% of those. Some you might know, some you might know. not know? Most of them are married to you just because they can't actually marry the partners they want. Most men are gay and are choosing to stay in marriages just for societal looks. Most men are going to ship their wives out, just so they have free access to do whatever they want to do back home here. Most men are also going to be raising children that are not theirs. Let's just even put that at 20% when it comes to Nigerian DNA. If not 50% of women are going to be abused in their relationships because men feel like they're superior. And most of them are going to end up dead because of that situation. Now, the list goes on and on. Now, when you look at this young woman on the screen right now, the truth is I completely feel sorry for her. I don't want to use the word I blame the mother because this is a word that is thrown very harshly, but I am sorry. There's no parent in their right mind that will permit for a young girl at that age to get married to the kind of man she got married to. That is not a husband for an 18, 19-year-old girl. That is a grandfather figure. That is a teacher figure. But let's even speak about mothers in general in Nigeria. A lot of mothers literally, I don't want to say sell their kids, but use their kids as a means of making money. And mind you, I am not referring to her mother because I don't know them personally. I don't care about that. I'm speaking about what goes around. A lot of parents use their kids as a financial means to make their lives comfortable. I would always tell my daughter this, listen, your 20s are a time for you to educate yourself, get your workflow going, get to enjoy life and experience life, I don't personally believe in that whole let's get into a very deep and serious relationship when you don't even know yourself. This idea that once you turn 18, you become an adult is completely bonkers because even a lot of adults in their 40s still don't know how to behave, still are learning a lot of things. So how do you expect a 19-year-old, a 20-year-old to know exactly what they want for their lives? The way the system is, we are pushing children out of the house and expecting them to be full-grown adults, and it doesn't make sense. And when it now comes to things as serious as a commitment like marriage, that is supposed to be a forever thing. You do not expect a young girl under 20 or 25 to have the mental capacity to deal with an older gentleman. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what you give. First of all, let's speak about physical attraction. If you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, you need to be physically attracted to them. Second of all, just because you're rich, so that is your money. Made a very sad statement like, in my house, I am a queen, but in here, I am a nobody. And she doesn't have anything to her name, basically. So all the jewelries, all the cars, all the trips and everything, all those are just a facade, basically. And then as to be expected, her partner comes out and tries to discredit her so that, people wouldn't take her seriously. Oh, she's on drugs, she's on this. But why wouldn't she be on drugs though? Let's be real. Let's be 100% real. You think it is easy, a girl who hasn't experienced life, who hasn't seen the world, to be stuck in a relationship? See, money will tire you at the points because it will be a point where you can buy whatever you want to buy. You can travel wherever you want to go to. And you will be miserable. You will be miserable because you have no physical attraction to the person you're with. Instead of you to be in a partnership with your husband, it's almost like I'm the boss, you're just the, go-through person. I'm still marrying somebody who understands you, who you have good communication with. He doesn't have to be beautiful or statistically beautiful, but someone that becomes your person. Someone you can communicate with, talk to, joke around. You cannot get married to someone that, as a woman, if you're marrying someone that is more than 5 years older than you, you're dooming yourself for failure. And I know this also falls into the cultural way of life in Nigeria. It is so wrong. I mean, we still have people, they are fighting to stop letting kids' marriages happen. Like, why? The fact that even an older person at that age could find a young girl attractive, that to me is very sickening. And then there's no way, like, no matter how much wealth is being thrown your way, there's no way you're not going to feel like a prisoner because you're just their property. There would never be any respect in that relationship because he feels he is superior. And as far as the family has accepted it, he has no rights. He doesn't feel like he needs to respect them at all. As a public figure, No marriage is comfortable. Sometimes marriages have issues. As a public figure, you should know how to control your impulses to degrade your partner online. At the end of the day, this girl was showcased at every event. She literally was a trophy wife. Do you understand? She was showcased like I said, these topics are not our personal problem, right? But at the same time, we are raising girls. We are teaching. This generation is full of young girls that are very impressionable, and they're seeing these things and they're thinking, oh, this is the lifestyle I want. No, that is not the lifestyle you want. And that is why a lot of people should speak out on issues like this. But pushing a young child into a marriage that does not benefit her in any kind of way is unrealistic to me.
So this Regina matter, I hear people have been saying she was an A-list actress, she was known, she's supposed to be acting a movie, blah blah blah, this that. Now know how movie hard. Hey, movie is very difficult to this stress in acting movie. That's why you see that most people, when they make it, they slow down. When they've come out, when they've known their name, they slow down. Most people that cannot cope with stress, you know. That's why, in fact, some of them started producing their own movies so that they can have their time to do their thing. This stress in movie, do you know how many stress? Who don't like soft life? Like, okay, people are saying that how long will it take Regina to act movie to start entering private jet? Unless she's doing runs, unless she's a runs girl. Maybe Pacific get one private or one big man fit say. But how long will it take her? What are you posting?